Thundering through the Bible Belt are two prophets from the Book of Chopper. From the Deep South, Hot Rod King, Hank Young. From the West Coast, the Zen Master of Zoom, Chica. In just 30 days, they've designed and fabricated their steel street fighters. Now they're gunning for Louisville, Kentucky, where the people will crown the new king of custom. Who will knock one out of the park in the home of the Louisville Slugger? It all began 1 month earlier in Huntington Beach, California. The Orange County citadel of surf, sushi, and hardcore choppers. On the OC streets, you need a heavy machine to get noticed. Unless you're Chica, who makes a Honda 70 look cool. Chica's one of the young guns of the old style. His bare-bone customs have been parked in every magazine on the planet. From $35,000 to $75,000, he'll make a bike that's tailor-made to your inner bad boy.
It's like a glove.
I have a lots of idea kind of pop up. Oh, I want to do this, I want to do this, I want to do this.
Day one of the build, Chica sketches out his vision.
My idea is maybe totally crazy bike. Maybe like that. I want to make super sharp. And name is a unicorn. Unicorn is a Johnny, how you spell? Unicorn.
The unicorn, if not something that's unattainable but always looking. It's kind of Chica's whole philosophy behind it is where he is always trying to find his style of bike. Every bike he builds, man, maybe this is the style I like. Never is. He's always looking for the perfect style.
Chica's right-hand man and spokesman is Johnny Vasco, a.k.a. Johnny Chop.
Chica, he's very spiritual in a sense where he's always looking for his perfect design, and that's kind of a hunt for him. But I spend all my time looking for my tools.
Chica from the Far East, Chop from the East Bay Area, yet very little gets lost in translation.
I was worried about the communication gap between us when I started here, but it hasn't been a problem. We speak chopper, you know, we both do. That's what you're always going to communicate well when you speak the same language, reading on the same page.
The frame is delivered, a Santee model from Custom Chrome, $1,000 worth. And true to his name, Johnny Chop starts dismembering it. The whole front end is hacked away to make room for hand-bent metal. So why start with an aftermarket frame?
It's easier to do it, start with the frame, because we've already got the motor mounts are set up, the control mount, the transmission mount. Plus there's numbers on this frame for registration purposes, so we'll just use those.
2,500 miles east of Surf City is Civil War country. Kennesaw Mountain, where the Confederates made their last stand in the Battle for Atlanta. Slingshotting up the mountain is Hank Young on the bike that made him famous.
A year and a half ago, I built the flying pan. Unbelievable response. So the bike business has just taken off.
This tricked-out gleaming copper bike grabbed headlines all over the globe.
You know, the flying pan, to me personally, is my personal favorite. It's hard coming out with that bike first, and then where you go.
Where you go around Marietta, Georgia is usually calculated from the Big Chicken, a 54-foot animatronic hen. 1.2 miles west of the Big Chicken is Young's Hot Rods and Choppers. Greeting Hank at the door is Josh Mills, Young's right-hand man.
Morning.
Morning. You ready to start this thing?
Hell yeah.
Unlike Chica, Hank's building a frame from scratch.
It's all straight steel tubes. I built this jig, and we built our own frames. Every frame's one-off different.
There's a hunk of hot rod in everything Hank builds. In the frame, it's a 32 Ford axle that serves as a down tube.
I-beam axle out from under front of an old hot rod. I just cut the ends off of them and put them on the down tubes. We get parts from cars and boats and airplanes and whatever's cool, make it work. Josh made yesterday. There's a little Y in there.
The rear fender is another relic from the crypt.
This is what started out as a 36 Ford spare tire cover, and it was actually a whole circle here we cut in half.
We're going to cut it right down the center, add about 5 inches to cover that big 250 tire, weld it back together, English wheel it, round it over. This has been around since 36. It's got heart and soul in it.
To go with the parts, Hank's got the tools. Vintage, heavy-duty, industrial-age iron.
This is an old turret lathe I picked up. There again, it's World War II era, but it does the job. This will be one of the main parts I use. I've built all my Ford controls, axle spacers, axles, anything that needs to be turned around, we make it on here. We'll be using it a lot.
Inevitably, he's been labeled old school. But Hank doesn't take kindly to labels.
Now, old school is what everybody else is trying to do. We call this preschool. That's even earlier than old school.
Term old school is beaten to death, absolutely. My grandpa, he's old school.
What does this machine do?
Basically, right now, we're just getting the degree of the rake set here, the height of the neck, and also the length.
The rake is the angle at which the front forks will kick out. Now the Zen Master is in his zone.
We make all our bikes, it's just through vision, it's just through sight. We just look at it. If it looks cool, then it's cool.
Chica speaks with his hands, conjuring a chopper out of thin air.
You can see it. It's just like holding the sparkler up at night. You can see lines that follow, that's kind of what he does, and you can see the image, as he draws it in the air. He can see the bike finished. He's just got the flavor, the whole attitude and the soul for doing what he does.
So where did the visionary get his vibe? Yasuyoshi Chikazawa was born near Hokkaido, Japan. But when it came to bikes, he preferred timeless American designs to the Japanese flavor of the month. The Hokkaido kid with the soul of a California biker made the West Coast move in 1995. In the shop, Chica proves that he's not all mind as he muscles a pipe into shape. This'll be the backbone of the unicorn bike. Hand bent, one off.
Hot.
There's just one thing that'll stop this production machine.
Hello.
1-year-old Johnny, 4-year-old Claudia, and Chica's wife Hitomi with lunch.
Japanese bento box.
I like traditional sushi.
When Dad works 16 hours a day, 6 days a week, family time comes at the shop.
Okay, good.
Yet another key to Chica's success.
The secret to the late nights at Chica's shop for Chica is he sleeps in the van during the day.
From a pile of metal and a blaze of sparks, the unicorn materializes. It's day 13. By quitting time, the rolling chassis must be complete. Front end, frame, wheels. But there's always time to talk some trash.
I don't think that Hank's much competition. I think Hank Young, I've seen pictures of him. I don't think he's really that young. So I think these young guys are coming to town with a pissed off chopper and we're gonna kind of walk over the top of him. He's definitely gonna have to watch his back on this one.
Hank is not watching his back. He's starting in on the front end with yet another museum piece.
We're gonna make a lot of antiquers mad here. We got a early 30s Harley JD front end, which is very hard to find and very desirable. I-beam, all that. So we're gonna take a rear front end and drill it full of holes.
The full of holes look is another specialty. But why all the ventilated metal?
I used to do it back in the day to lighten the bikes up and make them go faster for racing. You know, we're just doing it for basically the looks. It seems to work out. It's gonna look good, this I-beam, drilled I-beam against this drilled I-beam.
Lunchtime in the South, and don't even mention the S word.
Yeah, sushi's for bait. We don't eat it around here.
Hank's thing isn't raw fish, but naked steaks. Another way to say burger in Georgia.
4 naked steaks, 2 onion rings, chicken sandwich, 3 PCs, and a Coke.
All that Southern comfort food goes down well. What's hard to swallow is the cheap shot from the coast.
I think Hank Young, I've seen pictures of him. I don't think he's really that young.
Johnny Chop, who in the hell he is. We in the South may take that a little more personal than most people, maybe in the North or California, you know. We're a little more gracious, I would think.
When Hank gets mad, he takes it out on the metal. The best revenge is a righteous chopper.
This is the sissy bar we're gonna be putting on the back. The oil tank, it'll sit right here. A tail that comes off the oil tank that comes down right here, and it'll hold oil as well.
As for those loudmouths out west,
Chica, I got a message for some guy named Johnny Chump. I don't know who he is. I've never heard of him before. You know, don't worry about watching your back. I'll be ahead of you.
Day 14 of the build, and it turns personal. It's Hank Not So Young against Johnny Chump. Day 15, Huntington Beach.
Good morning. There it is. 8 a.m., morning after. Just like we said it would be.
Chica's rolling chassis is done, powered by a 93 cubic inch S&S replica of a Harley shovelhead. Chica has customized the cooling fins to give it the edge.
These fins here are modified just by using aluminum filler rod and just building them up until we get the shape and grinding about every 4 passes to get them to that point.
While Chica's shovelhead is already in the frame, Hank's motor isn't even in the same state. It's still at the builder in Alabama, with just 3 days to go before he must finish fabrication.
It would have been great to have the motor a week ago, but I got a backup plan, so I'm not really worried about it.
Back in the OC, Chica wants menace and aggression in every part of the bike, down to the smallest one. And this frame support called a gusset just doesn't have it.
Standard, not angry look, just nice. I don't know, I need crazy music. But better than before. Beautiful, but a little bit dangerous.
Next, they tackle the horn of the unicorn, the spike-shaped gas tank.
Right now I'm just transferring the patterns onto the metal to cut out for the tank panels. That will become the tank eventually. This is the English wheel. It's pretty traditional, extremely traditional coach building tool. Getting your finger wedged in this thing really sucks. It doesn't bounce off like a hammer. It just stays there. The two halves put together, it'll create a cool little peak. It's a nice effect. I don't like this.
Not yet.
So was a little nervous there for a minute. It wasn't coming together exactly the way I wanted to, but it seems to be doing okay now. Looks like a post-nuclear war droid cockroach.
With just 2 weeks left, Chica and Johnny check out the weather in Kentucky.
36, 30, so cold.
The run is slated for February, during one of the coldest winters on record. Back in Georgia, Hank tackles the most radical part of his bike, the front brake.
But this front wheel, we're doing a little bit different brake setup. It's gonna be kind of wild.
Hank's running dual perimeter front brakes for acres of stopping power on icy roads.
We're gonna have perimeter brake rotors. They're gonna go all the way around the outer perimeter of the wheel, and the caliper will be mounted up underneath on the bottom side. This is gonna make it tough to get a tire on it. And once I have it completely welded on, then I'll take the rotors off to mount the tire. This is one of those jobs that I have been dreading all day, and hopefully it'll end up being the easiest one. Hell, that wasn't hard. That's it. Looks crazy. Just looks futuristic.
In Chica's shop, the tank's lid is done. Now on to the coffin-shaped sides. Like a medieval blacksmith, Johnny goes to work.
We got the sides tacked on the tank. We're making patterns to fill in the front, and we'll put the tunnel in it. We'll have a good shell, finished shell today. Those crazy beetles, they look like one of those things. I don't know what you call it, but boy, that thing's wicked looking, right? They'll eat some Southern fried Hank Young, that's for sure. It's a pretty complete tank here pretty soon. Woo.
Nice.
Today we got the tank done, and that's a pretty good day's worth of work today. And so I think we're gonna call it a night and go have some beers. So keep it real.
Next morning in Marietta, they're still short of a shovel head, with just 2 days left to complete fabrication. Hank's brother Tate gives an update.
You want good news or bad news?
Bad news.
I didn't talk to Barry.
Oh.
The good news is they think Barry's on the way here with the motors.
Oh. Oh, he's missing in action? Great.
They were late last night.
In Chica's shop, Johnny's got a beef with the boss.
You do everything too nice, man.
Me?
Yeah, it's too nice. You gotta start slacking off a little bit. We're just trying to kind of design our upper motor mount. And you always do everything perfect. It drives me crazy. I think Chica wants the lever up in this area somewhere. I hate doing it perfect. That's a rock and roll weld right there. Yeah, that would be the crazy unicorn fang motor mount. It's a bird, you know, birds will hit it and it'll skewer birds for lunch. Gotta have sharp stuff sticking out that'll hurt you.
John, Hank Young, you're killing me. Yeah, is it coming or not?
In Georgia, they're still minus a motor.
It's in the stand and it's running. Okay, that happened. Yeah. Yeah. Well, do we need to come get it? Or because, you know, I can't wait, you know. All right, well, if he's not here soon, we're going to have to proceed to plan B. All right, bye.
As hours pass, there's no word on the engine.
He's having some kind of hold up. The top end's not together. He's 2.5 hours away. So as soon as he finishes that up, he'll button it up, drive it up here from Dothan, Alabama. Maybe by supper time, we'll have this hole plugged and I can start making pipes and stuff. So we're just doing busy work for now, so I think we'll break for lunch. Yeah, y'all got sushi?
Sushi? Go back to California.
Long after lunch and into the night, they finally get some news.
So you think it's going to be early in the morning? Okay.
Well, I'd rather know that
Okay.
than sit here and wait on him.
Okay, well, we open up at 8, and I guess we'll see you in the parking lot then. All right. See ya.
we're just doing what we can. Of course, it's holding the whole project up. So, but for tonight, we'll have 5 things to do.
8 a.m. the next morning, the last day of fabrication before parts must go to paint.
Good morning. I see we still have no motor.
Obviously no motor, correct?
The mill is now a week and a half late, and no one knows where the builder is.
Still haven't had any phone calls from them in contact with him, so, you know, I don't know what to believe at this point.
Hank can blow more deadlines as he waits for the custom-built shovel, or put another mill in the frame now, but compromise his design. For the moment, he gambles.
So I'm going to focus on what I'm doing, and when I run out of things to do, then I'll just make the move.
In California, the Zen Master zeroes in.
Totally little bit
Shorter and
shorter. Yeah. Cool.
Yeah. This is going to be the exhaust, the tip of the exhaust. We're going to do 2-into-1 system, and it's going to be kind of a 3-dimensional, kind of a pitchfork effect. Kind of go with the theme of the bike. It'll be cool. This piece will become one of the most righteous 2-into-1 tailpipes ever created.
This ain't no muffler, it's more like an amplifier.
It's going to be loud. It's going to sound good, though. It's going to, I mean, Harley's choppers like this should be a little loud. Be a little obnoxious if you don't piss a couple people off. Then you didn't do it right. I think we're just going to trim those outer ones off and just have the 2 here. It'll match the fender and the tank.
Johnny, do you remember I told you before, unicorn handle? What kind of shape?
Late night at Chica's. Few words, lots of communication.
They're just trying to determine the shape of the bars. Sign language.
The side, they match the tank right there from the side, perfect. Right there. Hold on to your ass handlebars.
It's 1 o'clock in the morning. The unicorn bike's complete, a mythical beast straight out of Chica's imagination.
Yeah, I think the design came out exactly like we started. The picture back there, I mean, it's identical. And it was just a 2-dimensional drawing on a piece of paper on the shop floor, and it's a cool motorcycle, you know?
Hey, I'm hungry.
I'm thirsty.
Oh, I'm hungry.
They got beer nuts at the bar and beer. Let's go.
Okay.
The lights are almost out in Georgia. There's still a hole where the motor should be, and no time to lose. To avoid defaulting on the competition, Hank cannibalizes a customer's bike.
I was delivered an ultimatum. So we decided to take this this panhead motor out of the chopper over here and use it. That's the clutch assembly.
With the drivetrain in place, Hank can now focus on fabrication. First, the exhaust. Plastic shorties to give the bike that rebel yell.
I made them as short as possible without hurting the motor, I mean mechanically. We're traveling at night, you'll be able to see me coming. We'll shoot a blue flame about that far.
Finally, the gas tank.
Well above that.
Yeah, you'll have plenty to work with.
And then beat the hell out of that. matching copper.
Come up in front.
Yeah. See it coming together? Yeah, it's definitely the most comfortable bike, much less the one I've built.
And wouldn't you know it? Seconds after the machine's complete, there's a delivery at the door.
What do we need? Hand trucks, skateboards? What do we need?
Whatever suits you guys.
Oh, yeah. This is it. What we've been waiting on. That not worth the wait or what?
There she is.
It's as good as it gets. Well worth the wait. I appreciate you guys' help.
All right.
It's going to put me over the top.
Absolutely. Good luck, man.
All right. See you later.
Coming up, is this the power plant that will make the South rise again?
That motor's waiting now.
Let's go check out the paint.
Day 27, a red van does the rounds of Orange County. First stop, check on the Outlaw paint job.
So you got busy with the base coat after all, huh? It will look totally different.
Real dark, real rich.
The bike's been baptized in a coat of cobalt blue.
The flake is going to go on underneath the cobalt blue candy, and then the silver leafing will go on over top of that with pinstriping, and then everything gets buried in a big coat of wet clear, so it just, it just glasses everything out.
As another coat goes down, the crew's confidence goes up.
We're looking pretty good at this point. I think we're going to win. The guys that are working on it at this point, we have nothing but faith in, and it would be very hard for us to lose at this point.
Back on the prowl in the OC.
No, we're just going to go over here and have the logo, Chica Custom Cycles, embroidered on the leather. I'd like to probably stick it on one end up here somewhere.
You want it right here?
Yeah, somewhere in there,
Black on black, and it'll look nice on the cycle when it's done. It'll be done in about 10 minutes.
The logo is mapped by a computer and automatically stitched into the leather, yet the size is wrong.
It needs to fit the seat. I thought I was explaining that it needed to fit the seat. Now we're stitching the leather. Every job we've done with you guys has been up.
The damage is done, and Chica will have to make do.
That's going to have to work. We don't have any time to redo it. There's many factors and many people involved in this business that have no business being in this business. It's obviously not a personal thing, it's business, I'm not happy with the job they've done for me, I'll go somewhere else.
Down in Georgia, the metal's back from the polisher and ready for paint.
This is Southern Auto Body here in Marietta, Georgia, a little homegrown body shop, little backyard body shop, but that's where all the best work comes out of, right here.
Hank's painter is Terry Southern.
There's gonna be some more machine here.
He hates to see me coming because all my frames are weird, totally weird, and they take a lot of molding. This front end is an early Chevrolet Bolero red, and, with the frame being red and everything red and shiny and engine turned and polished, it'll definitely look like the circus is coming to town when we roll up.
Then it's pinstriping, Southern style.
Everybody is native Marietan, and I've known them forever. So we're all big one happy family, I guess.
Stripes will bring out the lines of the 1930s Harley forks.
Cream stripe, maybe just to the inside.
Okay.
Wrap around, wrap this way, like that, kind of like an arrowhead.
You want them fairly thin?
Yeah, these two I'm sure will have to be thin.
Yeah. When he says thin, he means less than a 16th. West Coast sets a precedent, and they do a different thing, and then the people on this side of the country come up with their versions of that and add their own little niches to it to make it look, like they want it.
Steady as a surgeon, sober as a judge.
One time I had a couple of beers and tried to stripe a truck, and it turned out terrible.
Back in the Chica Mobile,
damn bikers in this town. They're always holding up traffic. Can't believe they give licenses to those guys. Hey, that's Hank. Wait, Chica, Hank. Oh.
But Hank's taking delivery of finished metal pieces. The chrome is home.
Yeah, he always brings some really cool stuff. I mean, everything's different. I think I kind of figured it out sometimes.
Yeah, he calls me and says, what the hell is this?
Yep. Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, I know that's illegal, but...
Let's say that's the headlight with the yellow lens?
What the hell? My whole bike's illegal.
After a full lap of Orange County, Chica and Johnny are back at the paint shop.
Yeah, I'm digging that.
But does the job stand up to microscopic inspection by the master?
Good.
That is a California chopper paint job, Hank, right there.
The base coat's done. Next, the tasty extras.
It's gonna be bitchin'.
Look at that. All right. Excellent. My turn.
The contours of the tank will be outlined in white gold leaf. A kind of glue called size is brushed on.
This is 12 karat gold leaf. And as I apply it onto the sized area, the size actually grabs the leaf. This is called burnishing, and it's simply because we're rubbing the leaf off of the areas that don't have any of the size or glue in there.
Finally, patterns are swirled into the leaf, mimicking a metalworking technique called engine turning.
See that spin right there? Just like that.
Hank's bike is also finished in gold leaf. His lucky number 13, gilded in 24 karat gold.
Laid on like that. I'm going to outline the numbers here. Hope you like it. We'll get it wrapped up in the morning for you.
When we return, number 13 and the unicorn. Two beasts are born. Day 29, 2 days left to completely reassemble the machines. Just 48 hours to make bikes out of glorified basket cases. So where's Johnny Chop when Chica really needs him?
Johnny is sick today, stomach flu, something. Excuse me.
I'm legitimately sick. I'm not hungover. I'm gonna come back in here in a minute and see if I can hack it.
There's no sick days in this schedule. The build's gotta go on.
Yeah, this is the fun part. Final assembly.
Today, everything must run like clockwork. Like that ever happens.
All right, do you have anything for us right now? We were supposed to have the chroming and polishing back today by 12. Now Steve said it won't be back till like 1:30 or 2 o'clock.
Chica's waiting on the polished cylinder heads to begin the biggest job of the day, reassembling the motor.
Yeah, they said at 2 o'clock. Okay, 2 o'clock.
With half a day now shot and one man down, Chica will have to step it up. Finally, Steve the polisher arrives.
There you go, Chica.
Oh, great.
Every crevice between the fins has been painstakingly polished.
When you say custom, this is custom because nobody goes inside the fins. I mean, East Coast, West Coast, nobody goes in the fins. You know, you don't bling bling unless that's how you bling bling with the money.
Chica's now got the parts to remake the heart of the beast.
Exhaust valve, intake valve.
Pistons, polished barrels, split rocker boxes, angry motor, happy Chica. Final assembly in Marietta, and Hank's ready to roll. When the skeleton arrives, Hank and Josh start fleshing it out. The shovel head gets locked in, then a little engine turning on the primary cover. Things look like they're going smooth in Georgia. That's when the real boss comes to give her a look. Hank's 7-year-old son, Taylor, does quality control.
That scratch?
Yes, it is.
Another scratch? There's a scratch. There's a scratch. There's a scratch. Oh my, that's a scratch. There's lots of scratches on this.
After Taylor tears the bike apart, he helps put it back together. And he's got something to say to those SoCal boys.
Number 1.
As critical day 30 dawns on the West Coast, Johnny Chop still claims he's sick. The camera crew goes to check out his story.
Those are like cribs, huh? Yeah, I stick them on the floor. Vinyl, you can't go wrong with vinyl. You gotta have George Jones and Breaking. That's a blast from the past right there. How's that? 1984. Their fridge is scary. It might smell. Oh God, that's nasty. That spaghetti, I guarantee you, has been in there for every bit of 5 months. Does tuna go bad in a can? Oh, if it's leaking? God, that stinks so bad. That's really bad.
Looks like Johnny Chop's headed back to the shop. Or is he just escaping the smell?
I'm glad I cleaned that out. I left my windows open too. Oh, that's embarrassing. I'm a slob. That's all there is to it. Holy look at that.
While the Chica team has barely started final assembly, Hank's on the home stretch.
Well, we're putting it back together. You know where it is. I'm being careful. I'm trying to be careful.
The crowning touch on a hot rod bike, this handlebar ornament comes from a 1923 Chrysler.
We reached a point now where we can put gas in it and fire it up for the first time. Firing for the first time. And it's not going to fire. My vote is flooded. We're changing the mag cap because that's kind of a new experimental type thing that hadn't been proven, so we're going to put something we know works on it.
Time to put Hank's theory to the test.
Fired up and it run. Sounds good.
Checking it out.
Savoring the moment.
On the West Coast, Chica's playing catch-up.
Put on the rear wheel, set up. I'm pretty stoked on the exhaust on this thing. I think it looks bitchin'. Guess it's to keep Chica awake, see? As soon as he starts sleeping, this thing bites him.
While most builders use lifts, Chica does it old style, on the floor.
Yeah, I think Chica's probably the only builder that could afford to buy lifts and doesn't. Yeah, for sure. I think he does it purely to aggravate me. My knees hurt. Everything hurts. I'm really not into this anymore. My body hurts. I'm all achy. Why don't we have lifts, Chica? No money, he says.
1.2 miles west of the Big Chicken, Hank's flying the coop.
That motor's awake now.
From Georgia shakedown to California sundown. Just 3 hours left. And they're taking their own sweet time.
Yeah, I'm just gonna lay down here. That's pretty much the whole bike right there. That's basically the way it's gonna look. You know, we'll finish wiring it and do a few things, but all in all, that's a finished bike right there. Damn it.
With 1 hour left, a monster comes to life. Spark plugs removed. They prime the motor.
Get oil up to the top rocker box, the rocker arms before we start it, before I fire it up completely.
The moment of truth. The unicorn still sleeping. The crew searches for the answer. Motor adjustments, spark plugs, could be anything.
Oh, yes.
Chica's team has pushed the deadline to the limit, but it's paid off.
Can't get hasty. Gotta do everything at our pace and it all comes out right. It's coming for you, Hank. Look at that thing. It's pissed off and it's coming after your ass.
The unicorn is born, and the challenge is on. Next, a meeting at the crossroads and the showdown at the ballot box.
And I'm voting for Hank Young. Woo! And I like Chica.
A lonely southern crossroads. The kind of place where legend has it you can meet the devil. But today, Satan doesn't ride a shovelhead chopper. The two rival builders finally meet. Chica aboard the cobalt blue unicorn, Hank Young on the blood red number 13.
Ready to hit it? Ready to go?
From the crossroads near Jackson, Mississippi, they'll shadowbox the Big River all the way to Memphis, Tennessee, northeast to Nashville, then over the Kentucky Hill Country to the Easy Riders Show in Louisville. For two teams that have been crammed inside the shop for 30 days, this is the payoff. The road, the wind, and the brotherhood of the ride. At a quick pit stop, it's all hitting home.
Beautiful ride. A lot of cool bikes, so having a good time.
Even though it's early February, the gods are smiling on this run. "35 degrees will rattle your teeth, but it's clear and dry." All the way into the Delta sunset and deep into the night.
I love this one. It's just so unique, like, you know, all the different designs on it. It's just, when you get through, when you win it, when y'all go to y'all contest, you win it. Send it back to me. Tammy in Louisville.
Screaming across the middle of nowhere, freezing weather. It's cool. I love it.
The next morning, hotel parking lot, 30 degrees.
And it's cold and my bike ain't starting. Oh.
The bikes aren't used to the cold weather. I don't think we are either.
Chica calls on the chopper gods for one more favor. This is a hardcore run. Frigid weather, rigid choppers. When you own the highway, it's all good. But in the dead of winter, your luck's gonna run out sooner or later. It happens in Memphis. They'll have to take shelter. No better hospitality than from the king himself.
Well, here we are, Memphis, Tennessee, in Graceland.
I said, you would look good pimping around in Huntington Beach in that.
The Easy Riders event in Louisville is ready to rock. All the show bikes have been trailered in, prepped, and polished. While Chica and Young are at the far end of Kentucky, toughing out the miles. They've barely seen another biker for 500 miles. So when they pull into the Harley shop in Bowling Green, what a rush.
Let's show them a good Southern welcome.
The shop is standing room only with hundreds of build-off fans.
Okay, it's all worth it now.
Nice place and nice people.
Yeah, very nice.
Yeah.
It was a little overwhelming, actually. This is the first big welcome we've had anywhere we've gone. So yeah, it was just a big surprise. I don't think any of us expected this. It's kind of cool. Very cool. It's very, I have to say that most of the people we've come across in the South have been some of the most hospitable people we've ever dealt with.
Yeah, totally appreciate it.
Dusk, through an icy mist over the Ohio River, the riders near their destination. Downtown Louisville and the Easy Rider Show.
I am overjoyed to be in Louisville, but it's going to be a great finale for a long month.
On Judgment Day, a high decibel entrance rumbling in on the red carpet. It all comes down to this: 10,000 bike fans, 2 show-stopping customs, but only one will claim bragging rights.
It's great, man. I like it.
Build-off champion Billy Lane checks out the iron.
I'm glad I'm not competing today, I'll tell you that much, man.
And the balloting begins.
Young, this time, my final decision went on with the wheels. The difference of wheels stuff, I thought it was being a lot more unique, a lot more creative type of deal.
I like the gas tank, to be honest with you. It comes up over the handlebars, you just never see nothing like that.
The unicorn one, because I like it because of the paint job. It's really cool. Nice bed.
This has been a worthwhile trip for riders and voters.
I'm voting for Hank Young. Woo! And I like Chica.
The votes pile up.
Go with Young's. Just a lot of little trick stuff on this one I like.
0 hour approaches.
It's been a ball. It's been a long, arduous, tiring blast. I've had super highs, I've had super lows, but all in all, great.
At 9 p.m., co-executive producer Hugh King takes center stage.
By the narrowest margins, the winner of Bike Build-Off number 5 is Chica.
Woo! Wow. Thank you. Thank you.
I've learned good stuff for years, you know that.
Oh, thank you.
Though Chica took the trophy, the street cred is shared by all. Chica and Young went where few dare to ride, in the dead of winter in the deep South. As always, the ride itself was the reward. Chica and Young. Until next time, it's sayonara, y'all.